And in this situation, the other ODPs which are under scrutiny, those will be by 15 they will be out. So suspension will be lifted maximum by 17. आणि कितें आहा तेज्यान जायते इरेग्युलरिटी जे जाल्या ते सगळे फुडें आयल्या म्हणून चिंताची गोश्ट आनी लोकांक एक एग्जाम्पल एक कोणी खंयच्याय खुर्चीर बसलो फुडाऱ्याक हे ओपन जावं शकता म्हणून ताका खबर आसूंक जाय तेज क्लॉज ऑफ एमर्जन्सी इन सेक्शन 40 आनी तेज ग्रेव एमर्जन्सी स्टेट यू कॅन ओपन अप यू कॅनॉट ॲड एनीथींग यू कॅन करेक्ट द मिस्टेक्स दॅट हॅव बीन डन आनी गोंयांत आमकां राखपाक जाय.
See, what they have taken, it is not in the constitution and it is not by the law in
Any place.
It is a custom of the certain society. Everybody is not, some people are not facing. So that relay system, it is not in constitution. It is not rule.
So you have taken a lot of initiative in the DCP. Recently there is news about Mika Singh, the Punjabi singer, has...
See, I will tell you one thing. I already read that. That comes under violation of CRZ. So CRZ will strike accordingly. With suddenly with town planning, we'll act. What Mr. Aldankar said, I think answers your question about what a panchayat has passed. So then that solves. So I totally agree with him. And second thing is, you understand, I have my things, my stand, my board meeting, whatever I am doing is transparent and it is there. People from the industry, town planning, Institute of Town Planning, everybody is on board. By 17th, all the suspension will be lifted because the reports will be submitted to the board, which will adopt.
So you suspended a lot of ODPs.
Yes. So what's wrong?
But there's nothing wrong there.
You want somebody to get away with
No, I'm not like that.
My thing is very clear, is that a person should know, and people of Goa's confidence should build up in the system, is that anything can be opened up at any time if it is wrong and illegal. We want business sentiment, we want people to invest in the state of Goa. Everybody who has got their rightful things will continue to do business in the state of Goa. But if somebody has taken tenanted land or converted a non-development scope or converted Khazan lands, I think all the media is in agreement with me that these things should not happen. Otherwise, you will see who is bringing people, who has partnered with people coming from North India and from Delhi and other things. Who is partnered? Who are these 30% partners? Who are these 40% partners? This will come in the report that I am tabling in the house. So just be a little patient.
So, but what about the officers, the same officers who have been there?
Listen to me. If y'all are defending the state as press or y'all are trying to protect somebody who is asking you to ask me some question. 1 minute, let me. Of course, they have given me all the information what is to be given, not to me, to the committee. Many times I am a minister, I can influence somebody's decision in the department, and ultimately it is written there. X, when he was chairman of so and so, these are the things that have been converted. We were told to do these things. There was also a situation where things have been done, and let me be very frank and clear. There is no witch hunt here. It is in general on tenanted land, tender on NDZs. If anybody, whoever, how big it is, whether it is Mika Singh or whoever, action must be taken on the people and violators.
So there were a lot of allegations about land killing in Talegaon, but that ODP has not been suspended.
Listen to me. That's a 3.5 years old story. What is, are you happy? Where are you from? Listen to me. That's a 3.5 years old story. What is, are you happy? Where are you from?
I'm from Bangladesh.
You're from Bangladesh. Are you happy what's happening in Moira? Are you happy what's happening in Aldona? Are you happy what's happening in Kalangut? Are you happy what's happening in Azagaon? Are you happy? You go and see more than Goans, there are people from outside coming and settling. We don't have an objection. But the way things are happening there has to be some sort of a cap.
But there is an impression that selective.
No, listen to me. There is no selective. You may feel it's selective. If I don't take action also you'll feel. But one thing you remember, if anybody who has done something wrong, it will be corrected. Whether A was the chairman or B was the chairman or C was the chairman, it doesn't matter to me. I have made a very clear statement that we are taking consultants and experts on board to devise and do this thing. We have also given PDR today, yesterday we have passed in the board meeting so that it gets transferred to areas and that also receivable areas will be selected by the board. There are people from CII, there are people from several agencies. They will decide the criteria how it has to be transferred so that the forest, private forests remain protected, your low-lying lands remain protected, your non-development slopes remain protected. Do you know the amount? If there is a 500 square meter or 300 square meter plot required, there in 200 square meter plot you have given a commercial special zone. These type of things have been happened where, and also there have been instances where people have written to us when, because they did not agree to sell their lands, then their land, roads were put to their land because to force them to sell their land to people. This is called extortion.
Then it comes to something back again.
सर असे किती
That the law will decide.
सर असे किती झाले जे पक्के मित्र आणले ते
ना मित्राचा प्रश्न ना हांगा कायद्याचो प्रश्न.
So, come back to health department. I see you is still pending in the district office.
It's going on. Work is going on the ECRP too. We are pushing it fast. We are doing it. We were also, because of the elections, we were also stuck a little bit. So now we are putting it together. Now we are taking pilot projects to see how GMC and JHS can work in an integrated manner. We need to recruit more doctors. It's not easy. We are doing it on a war footing. And let me tell you one thing. ICU here, and also we have taken a hub and spoke model. We have signed an agreement with HLL where we'll have a hub and spoke model. So in case of stroke patients and all, then they will provide all the equipment and all. It's a public sector undertaking. So that here, then we can, patients with strokes, we can thrombolize them and then take them for treatment. So we want to see, be rest assured, trust by the Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji and his vision of taking an outreach of healthcare to the doorstep of people. That is our vision of the state government. With the support of the Chief Minister, we will make sure that all these things are implemented, and we will do it. Now with all these portfolios that I have, every portfolio I know that if I give a wrong decision, it will come to haunt me.
Sir, last question. MAPSA TCP scheme plan was planned for MAPSA last 10 years. But then TCP scheme for MAPSA, downtown planning scheme.
Let's not go from the past. For now, what we are going to do from the present, we are taking consultant. I take Joshua on board. Joshua also has got ideas. He's a young member of the assembly. His views also have to be taken. Council's views also to be taken. And Joshua will head the way. Joshua has now been appointed as a member of the Marmagua PDA. He will also guide me from terms of MAPSA point of view. There will be inspections. Randomly sitting in the office, coloring will not be done.
सर तुम्ही आरोप केले का भाजप सरकार
हांवें तुका परत एक सांगता. हांव तुका जर म्हाजे बद्दल कितें समजूत जाय, म्हाजे लायफ काल जाल्लें आसा ते परत तो विशय, तो एकूच विशय म्हाज्या जिवनान ना. हेज्या नंतर म्हाका जायत्यो मिटिंग्स आहा. एक मनीस कितें कर्मा करता म्हणून तेज्या फाटल्यान हांव जावं शकना. आख्ख्या गोंयाभर जर आमकां कितें नियंत्रण आसा, एक लक्षांत तुमी घेवंक जाय, मिडियान राखपाचे प्रयत्न करूंक जाय. मिडिया एक ह्या तरेचो एक हे आसा की पॉलिटिशियनाक जागृत दवरून जाग्यार दवरपाचें काम तुमी करूंक जाय. म्हाजी मैत्रिता आनी मैत्रिता बी कांय ना. हांगा कोणी तरी जे लूटमार केल्या, आनी तुमकां कितें दिसता की कोण इतलो एक व्यक्ती कोण तरी तयार जाता. 15 वर्साचो इतिहास काडल्यार आयजचो इतिहास कितें, फाल्यां कशे भोंवतात हे लोक. 15 वर्साचो फाटल्याचो इतिहास काडून उलय. तुमी हांगा बार्देशचे रावपी लोक 15 वर्सां कितें परिस्थिती आसली, बोल्सान 100 रुपया तरी असले, हे माहिती काडा तुमी. रातोरात श्रीमंती हे ना, आणि धनलक्ष्मी काय महालक्ष्मी आमच्या घरान कोण रावना. हे ओढून कोडून खाडून सगळे खाऊन बोके झाले.
सडनली आरोप करपाक आता कित्याक केला